This is Chris, 321. Check, 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 check. Welcome to Simon Field on the campus of DC Everest Senior High School. My name's Chris Conley, and we're just a few minutes away from Tuesday American Legion baseball. It'll be DC Everest against Marshfield. It is Everest's final home game of the season, and they come in off a stinging loss on the road from yesterday, where Wisconsin Rapids came back on them in the seventh inning. Evergreens had a couple of balls hit to the outfield that should have been caught. Those misplays came back to bite them in the closing moments of the game. So the Evergreens are looking for a bounce-back effort. Against a tough Marshfield team, when these teams played during the varsity season, they split their two meetings. Starting pitchers today, Noah Shimoleski. He's the best for the Evergreens this season during the Legion year. And Xander Edmondson for Marshfield. It's going to be a good night for baseball, too, here in this late evening. It's partly sunny. The wind is calm. It'll be 72 degrees at first pitch. Let's give you our starting batting orders and lineups. We'll start with Marshfield. Chase Robinson will lead off, and he'll be the DH. He's hitting for pitcher Xander Edmondson. In left field, Ben Dici. Center fielder Brock Bennington will hit third. Catcher Adam Gilbertson will hit fourth. Second baseman Aiden Cherney will bat fifth. Brad Nevy is the first baseman. He'll hit sixth. Sloan Welch plays third base, hitting seventh. Mitchell Shady's in right field. He'll hit eighth, and Bennett Lang, the shortstop, will hit ninth. For visiting Marshfield in their blue with their white numerals and gray traveling pants, Robinson, Dici, Bennington, Gilbertson, Cherney, Nevy, Welch, Shady, and Lang. For the home-standing DC Everest Evergreens, again, final game of the regular season here at Simon Field. Andrew Cotter will catch and will lead off. Logan George is the second baseman. He'll bat second. Kyler Soppe, the shortstop, will hit third. Nate Langbin at first base tonight. He'll hit fourth. Jake Versimak is in right field, fifth. Oscar Latondras gets a turn at DH. He will hit for pitcher Noah Shimoleski. Batting seventh at third base is Cole O'Brien. Eighth is Logan Cherick in left field. And the center fielder Pearson McDonald will hit ninth. Repeating for the Evergreens, Cotter, George, Soppe, Langbin, Versimak, Latondras, O'Brien, Cherick, and McDonald. Evergreens are without a couple of players who are down at the All-Star football game for preseason, being played this year in Oshkosh. Evergreens are in their home green with the yellow numerals and the white home pants. Baseball is brought to you by Nicolet Bank. Nicolet Bank offers personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, Merrill, or online at nicoletbank.com. Hard to believe that soon, here we are in the middle stages of July already, so regional baseball is coming up for Legion. And football practice is just 2 weeks away. A lot of the football players are at camp over the next couple of days. They've had junior high school camp up at Steam Stadium just a block up the road from Simon Field. We turn our attention back to baseball as the crowd here at Simon Field comes to its feet for the national anthem.
And now we'd like to ask all who are able to please rise and remove your hats as we honor our country with playing of our national anthem.
The wind is dead calm as we get ready for first pitch. It's going to be a very nice night for American Legion baseball. Everest and Marshfield when we come right back. The first pitch awaits on Zaleski Sports.
Welding is about strength. The strength of structures and components, fabrications used to support industries and communities everywhere. The creation of something greater than its separate parts. Welders are creative. Their skills set them apart from the crowd. Start with a problem, feel the heat, make the sparks, become the solution. Manufacturing moves the Midwest and the world. Study welding at North Central Technical College.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Welcome back to Simon Field. We're back on the air as we get ready for first pitch between DC Everest and Marshfield. I think Marshfield's got the best Legion uniforms that we've seen. Let's see if they play up to how good they look. Got the blue with the very fine pinstripes and the white numerals. Nice look. You know who I think I like a little better? Again, we're playing Legion softball this year, and the combined Wausau team, the Patriots, red, white, and blue uniforms, great. The piping is blue with white stars. Looks really, really good. We've done only one of their games. It was a win over Wittenberg-Burnhamwood. So the girls' softball in Wausau looks pretty good. Baseball tonight's brought to you by Stone Innovations. Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen in just a week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, everything else for your kitchen. Stone Innovations takes care of it all, from fabrication, design, installation. For your next kitchen or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations in Plover. Chase Robinson's the DH. He'll lead off against Noah Shimoleski. And we're underway with the first pitch fouled back. Set the defense behind Noah. In the outfield, Logan Cherrick is in left. Pearson McDonald plays center. Preston Miller is over at the football all-star game today, who'd normally be playing center for the Evergreens, and Jake Versimak is in right. 0-1 pitch is fouled back. No balls and 2 strikes. The Everest infield, Cole O'Brien's at third. Kyler Soppy's the shortstop. Logan George plays second, and Nate Langbin's at first. The battery, Andrew Cotter, receiving from Noah Shimoleski, who's ahead in the count on Chase Robinson. No balls, 2 strikes. Off speed, swing and a miss. Robinson sees 3 pitches and is down on strikes. We welcome all of our Marshfield baseball fans who are looking in tonight. Glad to have you with us. Here's Ben Dici, 1 out, nobody on. Been a full summer of baseball for these boys on both sides. Varsity high school baseball, down low, ball 1. And then a big full Legion season. And we've had so little rain. This field got some rain last night and early this morning. I see a little of the diamond dry has been spread around first base and third base. The field's soft and playing kind of tall, so slow today. Fouled off down the right field line. A ball and a strike. Here on Zaleski Sports, we have Merchants baseball tomorrow. Merchants are playing Plover. 7:30 first pitch. We'll go 9 innings for Merchants baseball. We'll go 7 tonight. 1-1 pitch. Line drive to right. It's a hit. On 1 hop in front of Jake Versimak.
Now batting in center fielder, number 2, Brock Bennington.
Here's Brock Bennington with a man aboard. If you were here in person, you'd see that Noah Shimoleski, he does not have the greatest velocity. 1 star for velocity, but 4 or 5 stars for location. Noah's going to be effective if he can hit his spots. Brock Bennington. First pitch, first ball swing, and there's a hit just out of the range of shortstop Kyler Soppe. Back-to-back singles, runners at first and second, so Marshfield has something going here in the early stages. Here's Adam Gilbertson. Evergreens defensively have a force at any base. Gilbertson with a hit to the outfield can probably give Marshfield an early lead. Left-handed bat. Coming home, swing and a miss. Yeah, lefty's going to have a hard time with that pitch. On the outside corner, Noah's got a good spot there. Soft fly ball, shallow left. Is this trouble? It's a foul ball. Foul ball by a couple of feet. Run scoring if it was straightened out just a little bit. Just before we came on the air, Coach Greg Langdon was up here, said, "Gentlemen, Godspeed." Like we were christening a yacht, like we were shoveling off to sea or something. Gentlemen, goodness, as soon as we find some, we should get them up here in the press box. Noah's ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. Strikeout here would help the cause just fine. Long look at that runner at second, coming home just low. 2 balls and a strike. Beg your pardon, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 and 2. Noah was trying to nibble there, was probably a little too fine. Took something off and left that up high, 2 and 2. So after giving up back-to-back singles, Noah Shimoleski seems like he doesn't want to throw something too fat in this spot. Was ahead 0-2. The count is now evened at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out and 2 aboard. Fly ball to left center. Long run for the left fielder Logan Cherrick. He's there. He makes the catch. The runners do not advance.
Now batting center baseman, number 1, Aiden Cherney.
Here's Aiden Cherney. Up to him for this inning. 2 aboard, but now there are 2 outs. We thank our game day sponsors, Era Pancakes. Still very crowded at Era Pancakes on Saturday. Merrill Iron and Steel and the Jamie Schley American Family Insurance Agency. Just low. Again, Noah in the early going has been consistently around the strike zone. Off the fists, on the infield, Kyler Soppe calling and catching, and the 2 hits for Marshfield do not come around to score. 2 singles, 2 left, half inning complete, Marshfield nothing. Everest coming to bat when we return on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Hi, my name is Preston. I have the Abbey Bank Bright Future checking account for kids and teens. I really like the mobile wallet feature. I just tap my phone to pay for snacks or anything at a store. I get my own debit card that my mom can transfer money into. She can also turn my card on or off if I misplace it. Plus, Abbey Bank gave me a bonus after I made my first deposit. Mom, if you're listening, send more money, please.
Visit us online at abbybank.com to learn more. Abbey Bank is a member FDIC.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Welcome back to Simon Field. I know later on tonight, Major League Baseball's All-Star Game is coming up. Major League Baseball is the only sport where the All-Star game is really good. I mean, why is that? Because baseball is really about individual matchups. Best pitcher, best hitter. And in the All-Star game, each one of those matchups is good all night long. So, could this ace shut down this stud at the plate? Then you see what happens. One of the great mysteries in sports is how does the American League keep winning that thing year after year? The American League is going for 10 All-Star games in a row. They've won the last 9. I mean, I get it. When one league had the DH and the other didn't, I mean, there are just more home run hitters in the American League. Now, in the National League, though, everyone's carrying at least one extra guy who can hit the ball out of the park. You would think that would even up. So far, it hasn't. I mean, the baseball All-Star game is so much better than other sports All-Star games. When you watch the hockey All-Star games, you put the best skaters again, even against the best goalies, and the score is like 12-10. If you watch the basketball All-Star games, I mean, they've decided that they don't play defense. I think someone had 170 points a few years ago at the NBA All-Star game. Football All-Star game was so bad they don't play it anymore. Andrew Cotter to lead off for the Evergreens. Fouls off the first pitch from Xander Edmondson. Yeah, I remember you watch the football All-Star game, like no one's there for special teams. When they come out for an extra point or for a field goal try, the guys on the line, they don't even block. They just go down into the three-point stance and then get up after the ball's kicked. No balls, 2 strikes. The football All-Star game meant more. The players didn't make any money. You got cash and a vacation to Hawaii for your family if you were a football All-Star back then. 0-2 pitch. Off speed down the first base line, foul ball. Infield umpire right there in position A indicated foul immediately. Let's take a moment and set Marshfield's defense. Ben Dietschy's in left field, Brock Bennington's the center fielder, Mitchell Shady is in right. Infield, Sloan Welsh at third, Bennett Lang's the shortstop, Aidan Cherney plays second base, and Brad Nevy is at first. Adam Gilbertson catches, and here's Xander Edmondson's 0-2 pitch. Just got a piece of that. So Andrew Cotter keeps himself alive. Cotter's one of the just graduated seniors playing his final game at Simon Field. Well, I don't know. Merchants baseball could await in the future, couldn't it, Andrew? Yes, it could. Up high, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Let's see, Kyler Soppe, who's third this inning, will also be playing his last game here. And this is hit to right center field. Is it down? Yes, it is. Center fielder dives and cannot come up with it. This is at least a triple. You know, if Cotter had a little better wheels, maybe more, but he's got 3 to lead off for the Evergreens. Center fielder Brock Bennington dove, and you knew it was going to be a 3-bagger once he didn't come up with it. Let's see, that's a 2-out, 2-strike hit, isn't it? 2 strikes, yes. It's a nice piece of hitting there for Andrew Cotter. And we get a courtesy runner out there, too. Yeah, running 3 bases, that's enough for Andrew Cotter. Here's Logan George with nobody out, runner at third. Playing for contact here, down low, ball 1. Whitetail Properties says, for the best in recreation or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roush at Whitetail Properties. Share your goals. Brian can tell you how to make them happen. 715-213-4468. It's Brian Roush, 715-213-4468. Hit him? Boy, I didn't see that hit him at all. What do I know? Umpire's much closer. Logan George takes first base. Told Kyler Soppe down in the dugout before we came on air how much I've enjoyed seeing him play. First and third, nobody out. First ball swinging, and it's popped up. This may not be deep enough to score a run. Left fielder makes the catch. Runner's going to tag and at least draw the throw and then retreats to third base. Yeah, not deep enough. First out of the inning. Runners do not advance for Nate Langbin. We've talked about Nate Langbin not pitching at all during the season. He'll be ready to go in the fall. Kind of shut down until then. But Nate Langbin can still play first base and can still hit. And for at least the second half of the Legion season, Langbin's been hitting well. One of the hottest bats in the Everest lineup. 1 out, first and third. First pitch to Langbin is down low, well short of the plate. Ball 1. Just turned the lights on a moment ago. The sun's just peeking through the clouds down the right field line. Xander Edmondson throws over to first. That was almost low and wild. For our Marshfield fans who may not be familiar with how Simon Field is configured, the amount of foul territory down the first base line is spacious. Wild throws cost you on a field like this. Fouled back, it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Yeah, in fact, with so much foul territory, I don't like throwing over to first base. I get it. Maybe if you're a lefty and you've got a neat move. But I think over the course of a season, you throw wildly and give up 2 bases. Down low, wild pitch. Runner's going to come in from third base, and the Evergreens will play from in front tonight. Leadoff triple from Andrew Cotter, and then the wild pitch from Xander Edmondson. Runner also moves up from first to second base. So that runner standing at second, Nate Langbin still has an RBI possibility if he can hit to the outfield. Got a football coverage announcement in just a moment. Share that with you after this pitch. Long set. Coming home. Fly ball. Well hit to center field, but going back. Got under it a little bit, making the catch is Brock Bennington. Runner does not advance. There's the second out. We will have every one of the DC Everest football games right here on Zaleski Sports. And I have been asked if I would do the Wausau-Newman games. Wausau-Newman, one of the best 8-man teams in the entire state. They play most of their games on Saturday and will have their home games on Zaleski Sports. I prayed about it and imagined when I woke up in the morning that the movie Rudy was playing in my head. If Touchdown Jesus can say yes, I've said yes too. So I'm looking forward to Newman Catholic football. Pitch is wild again, and the runner moves up from second to third. So I'll have football games on Friday nights and on Saturday afternoons. Looking forward to it. Me covering the Wausau-Newman games, did some of their basketball games as they made their way to the state championship. Newman's an easy yes for me. They're just 2 blocks from my home. Just missed outside. This is Jake Versimak with the count of a ball and a strike. 2 outs and a runner on third, so the Evergreens would love to build a little bit beyond the 1-0 lead they enjoy right now. Versimak waits. Coming home. Slow roller to third. This is going to be a tough play. Throw. Got him? No, they're going to say safe. My goodness, I don't know about that because the throw was there in time. I think the call is that the first baseman came off the bag. Ball looked like it beat the runner, but not so if he didn't keep his foot on the bag. Two 2-0 Evergreens. That's a hit. Here's Oscar Latendresse. Oscar looks so big and strong. He's in RBI position every time he comes up to the plate. Before he's done playing high school baseball, we're going to call a few Oscar Latendresse home runs. In the meantime, it's like Oscar swings at everything. Not that one. Down low, 1 ball and 1 strike. When he's in the starting lineup like he is today, he's DHing. Oscar towers over his teammates. Like if there was someone who was going to restore order in the dugout, Oscar could do that. Fouls that one away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two outs, runner on first. Coming home. That's the one that Oscar's got to learn to lay off, and he did. Breaks outside of the strike zone, 2-2. Xander Edmondson kind of walking around in front of the mound like he thought that was strike 3. Two pitch. Got under it. Popped up in foul territory. Is there a play here? There is not. Marshfield had their chances in the top of the first inning, back-to-back singles. Runner didn't get beyond second base. Evergreen's going to lead off triple, score the run on a wild pitch, then another run in on an infield roller to the left side. So Everest plays from in front tonight. Back at the plate, Oscar Latendresse waits on a 2-2 pitch with 2 outs. Got him. Yeah, that's the low one, that as Oscar becomes more disciplined at the plate, he'll know to let that one go by. 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 inning complete. It's DC Everest 2, Marshfield nothing on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to Grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at Grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Back to baseball. Top of the second is on. Everest has a 2-0 lead for their pitcher, Noah Shimoleski. Marshfield will send 6, 7, and 8 to hit. Nevy, Wealth, and Shady. Great Lakes Cheese says join the team at Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau. You'll work at a brand new state-of-the-art facility with excellent benefits, pay, and culture. Join a growing company and get your career on the right path at Great Lakes Cheese. You can learn more and apply online at GreatLakesCheese.com. GreatLakesCheese.com.
First baseman number 19, Brad Nevy.
Here's Brad Nevy to lead off. Nevy looks like a fire hydrant up there. Short, broad-shouldered. First pitch is low, ball 1. Outside, it feels just a little bit cool if you go to somewhere that's covered, like the dugout or behind our concession stand. 2 balls and no strikes. joking downstairs that all the food must go. It's our last home game of the year. By order of our health inspector, Sal Manila. Comes and visits at the end and the start of each season. 3 balls and no strikes. Actually, that's not quite true because we do have Junior Legion. We're hosting some of the Junior Legion games. So almost everything must go. First 3 from Noah Shimoleski, been out of the strike zone. Pitch to Nevy, adjusts and finds the outside corner. It's 3-1. Ag Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing, financial services, loans and leases, crop insurance, tax, and records. They have you covered. Contact Ag Country, Wausau, Stevens Point, Marshfield, and Medford. Checked his swing, went too far. 3-2. Count fills up to Brad Nevy. Nevy kind of stepped out of the box and looked around like he thought he should have been at first base, that should have been ball 4. Instead, payoff pitch coming. Hit on the ground to second. Logan George has it cleanly, and there's the first out of the inning. I don't know, this just feels like the kind of game that when you fall behind, you'd like to have a quick answer. If I'm Marshfield, I'd love to get a run back right away. Sloan Welch to hit. Strike 1. You know, it is funny when we have these games during the week on work nights. What we don't want is a game that goes on till 10:30 or 11 o'clock. Everyone's got to get up and go to work the following morning. It's too bad. That's why I love doing Friday or Saturday games. When you know you can sleep in the next day. I mean, baseball's the only game where there's no clock. Time just stands still and you can really enjoy it. If you don't have, well, gee, I got to go to work the next day. I know last week I had time off for the 4th of July holiday. I worked only Thursday and Friday. The 2-day work week is just my style. Bouncer to second, another chance for Logan George. And George has him, 2 up and 2 down here in the top of the second inning. And the day before that, I had the Friday before the Independence Day Tuesday off. So I've had 2 weeks in a row where I haven't done a full 5 days of work. Yeah, that's suiting me just fine. Mitchell Shady hits with 2 outs and nobody on. See how I'm feeling about this week. Got to work a regular Monday through Friday. First ball swinging. Big hop for Kyler Soppe. Throws across the diamond. That's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So the Evergreens protect their 2-0 lead and are coming up in the bottom of the second when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Seven, 8, and 9 to hit for the Evergreens with a 2-0 lead. Cole O'Brien, Logan Cherrick, and Pearson McDonald to face Xander Edmondson. For those who are curious, Health Inspector Sal Manila's longtime assistant is Liz Styria. She usually checks the beverages. Heartland Farms says no one knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst, now based in Hancock, it's a fifth-generation potato and vegetable farm, producing many varieties of chipping potatoes, currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. Heartland.farm. Here's Cole O'Brien. Takes a strike. Kind of a cutter from Edmondson there, kind of broke in from the letters down, gets himself ahead in the count. 0-1 pitch. Left that one up high, 1-1. Looking forward to the new window that's going to be added during the offseason here at the press box. To our left, it will mean that the left field corner will now be visible from up here where we are. That ball is in play, bounced off the plate. Catcher's got it, and Adam Gilbertson throws out Cole O'Brien. O'Brien at first wasn't sure if he should run down the first base. Yeah, he should have. Coach Riley Pazer is going to have a conversation about wasn't that a foul ball? Home plate umpire is going to ask for help here from his infield umpire. But you know what? How could that not be the home plate umpire's call? If the home plate umpire called fair, you got to stay with fair. Yes. I mean, the guy who's 5 feet away from it, it's his call, not the guy who's 90 feet away. Logan Cherrick to hit. I know that Riley Pazer is going to be a good coach, but Riley sometimes is too much of a gentleman. Riley's not the kind of guy who gets really hot at umpires. I don't know, a few more seasons. No balls and a strike to Logan Cherrick. Smacks it to the first baseman. Going to take it over himself, and winning the foot race is Brad Nevy. There's the second out.
Now batting center fielder, number 11, Pearson McDonald.
And here's the birthday boy, Pearson McDonald. Pearson McDonald is looking up here at the press box that he knows that his mother has overruled him for his walk-up music. I was joking with Pearson. I said, you got a couple of hits in you for your birthday? And he said, 4 for 4. First ball swinging, and that's off the second baseman. I think that's a hit. Birthday boy gets a 2-out hit for Pearson McDonald. Here's Andrew Cotter, tripled on a line his first time up.
The catcher, number 24, Andrew Cotter.
Yeah, Aiden Cherney, the second baseman, was moving all the way to his right, 2.5 steps. Even if he fielded that ball cleanly, I'm not sure he would have thrown out Pearson McDonald. So it's a hit. Cotter waits from Xander Edmondson. First pitch. Off the catcher's glove. Got to try and take 2 bases. There'll be a play at third. No, there won't even be a throw. Let's see, we've got a pitcher up here. I think that's a pass ball. Went off the catcher's glove. Wasn't wild or in the dirt or anything like that. 2 base, pass ball. Moves Pearson McDonald to third base. 2 outs and a chance for another run here if Andrew Cotter can pick him up. Big lead down the line. Down low, 2 balls and no strikes. Huge lead at third base. And this ball is hit to left field. It's down. The Evergreens get an RBI. After the 2-base passed ball, Andrew Cotter is off to a 2-for-2 start. 3-0 Everest. Here's Logan George, who was hit by a pitch first time. Courtesy runner comes out. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business hiring for their Weston and Mosinee locations. They have openings in fabrication, manufacturing, management, customer service, and more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. Logan George takes low, ball 1. Logan George, we think, was hit by a pitch. He was awarded first base in his last time up. Under this, and it's fouled off on the first base side. Out of play. A ball and a strike. Started right on time at 7 o'clock. No Junior Legion game today. 2 outs, runner at first. The Evergreens have another run in. Taking outside, 2-1. Runner had a big lead at first base, scurries back safely. I think everyone in Marshfield is viewing our Zaleski Sports team feed. Marshfield's got just one lonely fan up the first base side in that folding chair. Come on, Marshfielders, where is everybody? 2-1 pitch. Took something off, breaks in for strike 2. 2-2. Xander Edmondson would like to end the inning right here. Long set. Coming home. Fouled off. Runner was going from first base. Not a bad time to hit and run. I mean, it's 2 strikes, so the batter's got to protect. Got to try and put the ball in play. Kyler Soppe awaits on deck if the inning continues. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Nope, fouled it off. Fouled off. Coming home again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Off speed, bounced off the plate, foul. So Logan George is hanging tough this at-bat. He's going to see a 7th pitch in this sequence. Two pitch, fouled off again. Yeah, I've enjoyed our American Legion schedule this year. Evergreens had more wins this season than a year ago. Two and two again. And that's called strike 3. It brings the inning to a close. The Evergreens get 2 hits. They move a runner up 2 bases on a passed ball and build their lead. Now 3-0 at the end of 2 on Zaleski Sports.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins. Elite Auto Care is a family-owned business providing top-notch car care to the Schofield, Weston, and Wausau area. They deliver honest and professional automotive repair and maintenance services with quality ASE certified technicians that you can trust. Elite Auto Care offers the latest technology and is equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles. From general maintenance, air conditioning and brakes to exhaust, axle repair, tires, or just a simple oil change. Turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Top of the third is on. The Evergreens have a 3-0 lead, and Marshfield will send 9-1-2 in their batting order up. I'm Chris Conley. If you're not here at Simon Field in person, you're missing out on a very nice early evening. 70s today, not too hot. We haven't had any rain problems this American Legion season. That's been nice. Camping World in Rothschild is just off I-39, offering a huge inventory of new and used RVs, travel trailers, fifth wheels, and campers, plus service, repairs, and maintenance to keep your next vacation getaway running smooth. Treat yourself to memories that'll last a lifetime. Camping World off I-39 in Rothschild. I know this was an eternity ago, but when I was in my 20s, I did a lot of Little League umpiring. When I was living and working in Laconia, New Hampshire, I was right around the corner from the park where the Little League played. So I was a regular volunteer umpire. Believe me, I wasn't good enough to get paid at it. But whenever somebody was sick or couldn't make it, they would call me because I knew that it was just right down the street. I mean, I was umpiring 3, sometimes 4 days a week. A lot of fun doing that. Now, the guy who was the regional trainer of umpires, he worked in our league, so I got a lot of help with my umpiring. Bill Canning, who turned out to be a good friend. Bill Canning's advice was, better be loud than correct. So if it's a close play, safe or out, call it loud. People will think you know what you're doing. 1-1. One of our other umpires, he each summer rented a vacation home. His wife and kids would stay there. New Hampshire's got just 8 miles of coastline, that little notch between Massachusetts and Maine. One of the communities was Rochester, New Hampshire. Fly ball down the right field side. Is there a play in foul territory? Yes, there is for right fielder Jake Versimak. Tracks that down in foul ground. There's the first out. 6 in a row retired by Noah Shimoleski. To the top of the order, Chase Robinson struck out his first time, 0 for 1. So if we would umpire a game together on a Friday, we would hop in the car, and then we would go down to the beach house. That was a lot of fun. I'll tell you this, up near Maine and New Hampshire, the Atlantic Ocean is cold, even in the middle of the summer. Put your feet in to cool off, but you wouldn't stay in the water too long. Hit him, there's a base runner with 1 out. Chase Robinson goes down to first. Ben Dici singled his first time up on a line, 1 for 1. Yeah, you know what? My one not-so-good memory from Little League umpiring, our league would send in each one of our umpiring crew chiefs. There were 4 different umpiring crews. I was part of 2 of them. So we would send our crew chiefs into the Little League playoffs. The best leagues would send umpiring crews to work the other games. The 1 year that I was part of that crew, we were going to work the state championship game, but our team from Laconia, New Hampshire was in the championship, so the umpiring crew from Laconia could not work that game. We weren't too happy about that. We didn't want our kids to lose, of course, but no championship game for us that season. We worked the state semifinals. Game ended on a bang-bang play at first base. We needed a police escort to get to our cars. Oh, my goodness. Huge crowd for that game. I was umpiring at third base. Ground ball up the middle. Dici is 2 for 2.
Now batting center fielder number 2, Brock Bennington.
Yeah, if you're the third base umpire in a Little League game, you could bring a lawn chair out there. There's not much to do there at third base. To my eyes, my crewmate at first base got the call right, but it was a bang-bang play at first base that brought the game to an end. And the home crowd immediately surrounded us, the umpiring crew, as we were leaving the field. Kind of an ugly scene. The police officer was there, said, "I'm going to follow your car to the interstate, then have a good ride home." First and second with one out. Here's Brock Bennington. I've already shared before that I was one of the people who was serious enough about my umpiring that I bought my own equipment. All the other high school and college age umpires would use the stuff from the equipment shed, which didn't work out too well when there was an outbreak of head lice. Everyone, umpires and players included, shaved head that season. This is a well-hit ball to left. This is trouble, and it's out of here. A 3-run homer has just tied the game. That one carried well. Brock Bennington puts one over the left field wall and ties us at 3-3. Bennington is also 2 for 2. That is the first American Legion home run that I've seen all season. And just like that, Everest's early lead is gone. Still only one out. Here's Adam Gilbertson. Gilbertson is first ball swinging. Logan George keeps it in front of him and throws him out. It's a third putout of the afternoon for Logan George, who's been busy at second base. Aiden Cherney to hit. Yeah, Brock Bennington's home run unfortunately brought around a guy who was on base after being hit by a pitch. The free passes always hurt, don't they? Each team with 3 runs and 4 hits. First pitch to Cherney. Big swing, strike one. Fleet Farm says sign up for Fleet Rewards. Get deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in-store or online. FleetFarm.com. Everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. 0-1 pitch. Second baseman goes up and makes the catch. Again, Logan George solid at second base for the Evergreens, but a 3-run homer from Brock Bennington ties the game. We'll go to the bottom of the third, 3 apiece on Zaleski Sports.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet, and going on now through the end of May, the Spring Tire Plus event, which means huge saving on select tires. $50 rebates, $70 rebates, up to $100 rebates on select tires. Going on now through May 31st.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Bottom of the third is on, and the Evergreens will have to reestablish their lead. They led 3-0. Till a 3-run homer from Brock Bennington ties us at 3 apiece. Soppy, Langman, and Versimack, 3, 4, and 5 in the Everest batting order to hit. As Fallout Boy plays between innings. Give yourself a between innings music gold star if you know who does the sample for do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do you know who that is? That's coffee house singer Suzanne Vega. I've seen her in concert before.
Leading off for the DC Everest Evergreens in the bottom of the third inning, the shortstop, number 5, Kyler Soppy.
Soppy flied out to left his first time up. All right, Soppy's ready to go to lead us off here in the bottom of the third. First ball swing. That's a fair ball, I think. Nope, foul ball. I'm closer to it at our broadcast position than our home plate umpire is. Said foul ball. Coach Riley Pazer in the third base box is closest of all, and he didn't argue, so I guess it's foul. 0-1 to Soppe. Took something off here. This is a roller up the middle. Shortstop's going to have a tough play. Got him. No, safe. Soppe legged that one out, and he's got an infield single.
Now batting the first baseman, number 23, Nate Langdon.
So Soppe is a leadoff base runner with speed on a close play at first base. I saw that a little bit different. I thought Bennett Lang got that ball over there in time. That's 2 close plays at first base, and here we are only in the third inning, and they've gone the Evergreens' way. Here's Nate Langdon, who flied out to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Langdon, first ball swinging to third. They get the first at second. Langdon doesn't run well, and they've doubled him up around the horn. 5-4-3 double play, 2 outs on 1 swing of the bat. 2 outs and none on for Jake Versamak. We're brought to you by Fundraise Local, who says every team needs to fundraise. Keep it local with Fundraise Local. Learn all about how your organization can raise money while keeping that money right here in our community. Visit fundraiselocal.com. Shop local, fundraise local, be local. Versamak takes a strike. That's up high, 1-1. Two outs and none on. Boy, the Evergreens have a leadoff base runner with speed. Erased on a double play. Really is the pitcher's friend. Changes the entire look of the inning, does it not? Slow roller to the pitcher. Foul ball. Foul ball hit him in the box. Kind of a break for Xander Edmondson, who had that go off his glove. I think one of the nicest nights for baseball so far this season. 1-2 pitch. Grounder deep in the hole at short. This is going to be a long throw. Safe. Infield hit. First baseman didn't hold it anyway. Jake Versamak is 2 for 2.
Oscar Latendresse.
Here's Oscar Latendresse. Did Oscar really pick out his own walk-up music? I don't know about that. Big Oscar, who's sitting on a great football season. Going to be a lineman for the Everest football team. Looks the part. First ball swinging, popped up to center field. And caught by Brock Bennington, which brings the inning to an end. 2 hits, no runs. 3 complete, and we're tied 3-3 on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Brad Nevy to lead off for Marshfield as we go to the top of the 4th. My name's Chris Conley. Marshfield and Everest fans, thank you for looking in on Zaleski Sports. Tuesday night Legion baseball. We're back here at Simon Field tomorrow for Merchants Baseball. The adults will have their turn. That'll be Merchants against Plover, a 7:30 broadcast tomorrow here on Zaleski Sports. So we've got a date for that too. Nevy grounded out to second his first time. He's 0 for 1. Sutton Transport in Weston is your local family-owned trucking company specializing in next-day LTL delivery and national volume LTL services. Rest assured of getting your freight to its destination safely and timely. Sutton Transport, Weston, fueled by 40 years of great service with a personal touch. Noah Shimoleski, first ball swing, it's a hit over the head of the second baseman, and it's a gapper too. Big turn, got to be a play at second. You know what? A good throw would have got him. Instead, the throw is offline, and Brad Nevy is standing safe at second base.
Third baseman, number 26, Sloan Welch.
Pearson McDonald's throw in was well on the shortstop side. Sloan Welch to hit, runner at second, nobody out. So Marshfield's got an opportunity to take their first lead of the night. Strike on the inside corner. Welsh hits in the 7 spot. 7, 8, and 9 all retired first time through the batting order by Noah Shimoleski, who just rubbed the ball against his pants. Could have been called a ball. Low and a wild pitch going to move the runner up to third base. Bounced off the plate. See if the Evergreens bring the infield in. It's only the 4th inning, and you just get the feeling that a lot more runs are going to be scored before we're done tonight. No matter, the Evergreens will bring the infield in. One ball and one strike. And that's a wild pitch. The run will come in regardless. Back-to-back wild pitches from Noah Shimoleski. Don't see that from Noah very often. Marshfield takes a 4-3 lead. Welsh has moved ahead in the count. 2 balls and 1 strike. No problem for Everest. Lots of time left before we're done this evening. Swing and a miss. Big cut. Count evens at 2-2. Express Employment Professionals has locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. No matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save time and find your next employer. Go online to expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com. 2-2 pitch. Bounced off the plate and foul. Marshfield coach there in the third base box. Nice play. Marshfield trailing 3-0. Got a 3-run homer in the third. And a double and 2 wild pitches to produce a run here in the fourth. 4-3. 2-2 pitch. Fly ball to right. Under it and making the catch is Jake Versamak. There's the first out of the inning.
Now batting right fielder, number 9, Mitchell Shaddy.
Mitchell Shaddy to hit now. Grounded out to short his first time up. Again, the Evergreens fell apart in the 7th inning against Wisconsin Rapids on the road yesterday. Had a 2-run lead. Missed an insurance run in the top of the 7th. Rapids came back on them, beat them 4-3. 3 of those runs in the home half of the 7th inning. Tough loss. 1 ball, no strikes. Bounced off the plate. Cole O'Brien at third. Big hop. Good throw. An out throw is wide, and the runner's safe. That's an error on the third baseman. O'Brien handled the big hop, then threw wide of the bag. Should have been a second out. It is not. Here's Bennett Lang. In just a moment, we'll go to the Court of Appeals on who the error should be assessed on. I think I agree. I think I would change the scoring to an error on the Everest first baseman instead of the third baseman. Throw was wide, but if it hits the glove, you've got to catch that ball, and it did indeed hit Nate Langman's glove. So score at E3 instead of E5. Bennett Lang fouled that off. I believe it's no balls, 2 strikes here. That's outside. Yep, 1-1. 1 out and a runner on first. It's the Evergreens' first and only error so far tonight. Throw over to first. Runner's back. Coming home. Sidearm delivery in for a strike. And Noah Shimoleski will do that. He'll change the release point from time to time, drop down there and got himself a strike. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. That's Noah's second strikeout against no walks.
Now batting designated hitter number 8, Chase Robinson.
Here's Chase Robinson, who struck out and has been hit by a pitch. Foundation Finance says now's your chance to work with a company that understands growth. Foundation Finance has grown every year since they started in 2012 with great full-time and part-time positions. Start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits. Start from day one. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. First ball swinging to center field. Over a couple of steps is Pearson McDonald. Birthday Boy's got that for the third and final out. Marshfield tacks on 1 run, and our new score as we go to the bottom of the fourth. It's Marshfield 4, Everest 3 on Zaleski Sports.
Fundraising can be a pain. FundraiseLocal.com is the solution. It's a business based in central Wisconsin that can help your school, club, or city organization raise money while helping our local businesses. FundraiseLocal.com is simple, fun, and great for the community with no door-to-door selling or piles of products sitting around the house. If you are an organization looking to fundraise or a small family-owned business looking for a way to grow by selling your gift cards, products, or services, find out more at FundraiseLocal.com. Shop local, fundraise local, be local.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Mark Morrison plays on the Between Innings Jukebox here at Simon Field as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Marshfield's got a 4-3 lead. Let's see what Cole O'Brien can do about it. Cole O'Brien bounced out right in front of the plate, first time up. Again, this one's off the plate, but that one's foul down the third base side. While the teams were playing infield, one of the songs on our playlist here is Billy Joel's You May Be Right. Should I tell you my Billy Joel story? Yeah, probably should. And that hit Cole O'Brien. The Evergreens have a leadoff base runner trailing by a run. When I was a teenager in New York City, growing up in Brooklyn, one of the clubs in New York was a place called the Bottom Line. Bottom Line was a small place, probably sat about 300 or 400 people, and whoever booked the Bottom Line had a great sense of up-and-coming musicians. Now, my aunt was a big fan of Friends at the Bottom Line, and you couldn't go to a show alone because if you came with two people, you could get a table. You could actually get food service. Here's a sacrifice bunt, and that's well executed. Put down by Logan Sherrick, and the Evergreens with one out move the runner to second base.
Number 11, Pearson McDonald.
Pearson McDonald infield hit his first time up. Well, now this is getting a little ridiculous. Fellow Brooklyner Leslie Gore sings, "It's my party, I can cry if I want to." So yeah, if you showed up with two people and I was my aunt's second, again, I was probably 16 or 17, probably too young to get into the Bottom Line, but it wasn't the kind of place where they checked those things. And one of the people that we saw in concert, would be late 70s, a guy who played the piano and said, you know, my first big record from Columbia Records is coming out in a few weeks. And that was Piano Man Billy Joel. We had no idea who he was. Now, what other kinds of talent could you see at the Bottom Line? We went to a Phil Collins concert there. Who is this guy? No one knew who he was. This guy was the drummer for Genesis. He's going solo now. He was great. 2 balls, no strikes to Pearson McDonald, looking to drive in a run, tie this game. Bounces away from the catcher, a wild pitch. He'll move that runner down to third base. Cole O'Brien belly flops into third. Let's see, we saw Joe Jackson, Piano Man from the 1980s. Remember his song Steppin' Out? Is She Really Going Out With Him? That was Joe Jackson. He put on a show for us at the Bottom Line. A young up-and-coming Richard Marx performed there. Had a lot of that corporate rock from the 80s and 90s. You know what the rule was at the Bottom Line? You had to do 2 shows because it was such a small club. One show would start at 7, and then the night show, the later show, was always the one to go to because sometimes friends or special guests would come up on stage. Taking there, and there's a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. The trick was, when you lived in Brooklyn and saw a show at the Bottom Line in Manhattan, you could not take the subway home. It ended too late, wasn't safe. You'd need car service or a limousine to take you back home to Brooklyn. New York City taxi drivers are notorious for not wanting to take people into Brooklyn. Ground ball to third. Got to be a play at the plate, and he's going to be dead to rights, and a wild throw. The run comes in. A good throw would have easily have gotten the runner. The ball went underneath the chain link fence. The throwing error is going to advance the runner to second base, and it's a tie game. So the Evergreens committed an error that made it 4-3. Marshfield returns the favor with an error that makes it 4-4. There's only 1 out. Well, let's see. Good things have happened to the Evergreens while I've been talking about the Bottom Line. Maybe we should keep that going for a while. The Bottom Line was too good a place to last. They lost their lease, and they are now classroom space for New York University. And there's been no such club, no smaller place in all of New York City. I mean, come on, it's the biggest city in the country that have kind of taken its place. People that played the Bottom Line were too new in their careers, couldn't play a place like Radio City Music Hall, just a much, much bigger venue. 2,000 or 3,000 seats there compared to, the 300 in the club back then. Andrew Cotter, who is 2 for 2, ready to take his turn. Hit to the outfield, gives the lead right back to Everest. Swing and a miss. 1-1. trying to think who else I saw at the bottom line who you might know. Do you know Al Stewart? Year of the Cat and Time Passages were his radio hits. Put on a great show for us at the bottom line. Suzanne Vega, as we've already mentioned. Tom's Diner is the song that was sampled by Fall Out Boy. Ball and 2 strikes. If it's not Andrew Cotter, Logan George will have a chance to bring in the run. He awaits on deck. One-two pitch is up high. Count evens at 2-2. Yeah, Cotter's been a productive bat for the Evergreens. Long set. And now Cotter asks for time, and it's granted. Pitcher Xander Edmondson was ready to come home. Didn't realize for a moment the time had been called. 1 out, 2-2. Game's tied again, and the Evergreens are looking to pick up a runner from second base. Low and wild. Runner will advance. You know, pitcher was slow in covering. Pearson McDonald took a big turn and thought about charging home. That would have been an interesting foot race, too. Pearson McDonald with a big turn at third base and all the momentum. And Xander Edmondson, the pitcher, having to get over and cover home plate from standing still. You know what? Cotter has been so hot, I don't want to take the bat out of his hands. I like the runner staying at third base here. Count's full now. Coming home. Up high, ball 4. Andrew Cotter's been aboard in all 3 of his plate appearances tonight.
Now batting second baseman, number 7, Logan George.
Tie game for Logan George, and now there'll be a visit to the mound. And a courtesy runner for Cotter at first base. See if Marshfield's making a pitching change or just discussing. Because with runners at first and third, the double steal could be in play here. Pitcher is still holding the baseball, so I don't think we're going to have a pitching change here. You know what manager Casey Stengel used to say when he would come out and make a pitching change. You wouldn't even be to the mound, and he'd say, "Give me that blankety-blank ball." He was kind of a short guy. A lot of his pitchers towered over him. There is indeed no pitching change here. Xander Edmondson will continue to Logan George, who struck out and's been hit by a pitch. Coach Riley Pazer goes through the signs. First and third, 1 out, tied 4 apiece. Throw over to third, runners back. So Marshfield suspects that something may be on in this sequence. Can't be picked off at third base right in front of your coach, right? No one's going, and a swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Logan George. Runners going from first. Hit and runs on. Fly ball to center field. Runner's going to try and tag and will likely score here. Caught, and the Evergreens are going to take the lead on a sacrifice fly. Pearson McDonald comes in. Nothing Brock Bennington in center field could have done about that. 5-4 Evergreens. Because the throw did not go through, the runner stays at first base. Evergreens led 3-0, and they've just retaken the lead at 5-4. Soppy is 1 for 2 today with a single. Outside, ball 1. Elite Auto Care is where Schofield, Weston, and Wausau turn for local, family-owned auto service that you can trust. Major and minor repairs, foreign and domestic vehicles. Elite Auto Care, Schofield Avenue, Schofield. 1-0 pitch, runners going. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second. Safe. Second baseman couldn't hold it. And the ball looked like it was there at about the same time. Courtesy runners now in scoring position. Back at the plate, it's a ball and a strike, so this becomes an RBI at bat for Kyler Soppy if he can hit to the outfield. Back and forth game so far. Entertaining Tuesday night Legion baseball. This one's been fun so far. Sure has. 1-1 pitch with 2 outs. Now a runner in scoring position at second for the Evergreens. Fouled off. 1-2. Soppy's kind of nodding his head like he's a bobblehead doll, like he wanted to do more with that pitch. Yeah, Soppy takes his at-bat seriously. Xander Edmondson kind of needs to win this battle. A ball and 2 strikes. Up high, 2-2. Nate Langman on deck if the inning continues. Soppy asks for time. Home plate umpire just said something to the Everest bench. Not sure what. 2-2. Off-speed pitch on a line, sinking to left field. It's in the corner. A 2-out double for Soppy, and the Evergreens get another run in. Soppy joins the 2-hit club today.
First baseman, number 23, Nate Langman.
And Nate Langman can get the Evergreens another run. Six for Everest. Langman hit into a double play. Third baseman turned it. Hits with 2 outs here. 2 more runs in for Everest, and Langman is hit right in the small of the back. First and second for Jake Versamak. Jake is 2 for 2 today.
Jake Versamak.
Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com and find an agent near you. Not sure why we're delayed here. Our home plate umpire needed to reload the ball bag. He's done that. Infield umpire is saying something to Kyler Soppy, the Evergreens runner at second base. Who knows what it is? Jake Versamak is ready to hit. 2 outs and 2 aboard. 3 runs in this bottom of the 4th inning. Versamak, first ball swinging, just foul. Beyond the reach of third baseman Welch, and just foul by a foot or so. That would have gotten into the corner. 2 runs would have scored. So Versamak swinging a hot bat on this Tuesday night. 0-1. Nate Langman is playing games at first base. And now Jake Versamak asks for time. Langman is almost halfway down to second base because they're not holding him on. He is the trail runner here with 2 outs. He's the runner at first base. Down low, 1-1. Yeah, like Nate Langman is playing monkey see, monkey do down there at first base. Throw over to second, runners back. Kyler Soppy's got great speed at second base. Anything to the outfield, the Evergreens will get another run here. 1-1 pitch. Hit to third. Bobbled for a moment. Stepping on the bag will end the inning. The Evergreens get only 1 hit. They benefit from a walk and an error and a hit batsman. 3 runs come in. Our new score at the end of 4, it's DC Everest 6, Marshfield 4 on Zaleski Sports.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Hi, my name is Preston. I have the Abbey Bank Bright Future checking account for kids and teens. I really like the mobile wallet feature. I just tap my phone to pay for snacks or anything at a store. I get my own debit card that my mom can transfer money into. She can also turn my card on or off if I misplace it. Plus, Abbey Bank gave me a bonus after I made my first deposit. Mom, if you're listening, send more money, please.
Visit us online at abbeybank.com to learn more. Abbey Bank is member FDIC.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Noah Shimoleski's out to work the top of the 5th inning. Gave back the lead and trailed 4-3, and the Evergreens have it back now 6-4. He'll face 2, 3, and 4 in the Marshfield batting order. Ben Deeshy and Brock Barrington are a perfect 4 for 4. So let's see if Noah can improve himself in the middle part of this Marshfield batting order. I'm Chris Conley. Top of the 5th is on from Simon Field.
The left fielder, number 11, Ben Deeshy.
Big Ben's got 2 singles. I would think with Brock Bennington, the home run hitter on deck, getting the first out here is going to be important. Down low, ball 1 to Ben Deeshy. Auto Select of Weston. It's on Schofield Avenue in Weston with dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. A 3-year nationwide warranty, free roadside assistance at Auto Select. You're good to go. Down the right field line, foul ball. Our first base umpire's mechanics were perfect. On a ball like that, you straddle the line and then see if your eyes go to the left or the right. Go to your left, foul ball. You know what? Dare I say it, the quality of umpiring we've enjoyed during the Legion season, it's been pretty good this year. Bouncing ball to second, Logan George. Tricky hop. Got it. Close play at first base. Deeshy was busting it down the line. Like to see that. Here's Brock Bennington. 3-run homer to left. So 3 of Marshfield's 4 runs coming on 1 swing. Surely Noah Shimoleski is aware of what Brock Bennington did his last at-bat. Off-speed pitch. Outside corner, strike 1. Bennington singled his first time up before going yard for 3 runs in the third. So Bennington's cooking on a nice night. 0-1 pitch. Took something off there and he got under it. It's a fly ball to shallow right. Second baseman Logan George goes back out and makes the catch. 2 up and 2 down here in the 5th. Adam Gilbertson has flied out and grounded out 0 for 2 today. He'll hit with 2 outs and nobody on. You know, after the Evergreens retaking the lead, if Noah can get a 3 up, 3 down inning, you'd feel really good about that. First pitch is just outside, ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Noah's coming home. On the outside corner, 1-1. Made the adjustment and moved that back in a little bit towards the plate. Got the call he was looking for. Fouled back, a ball and 2 strikes. Noah Shimoleski today, 1 strikeout, no walks, he's hit a batter, 2 wild pitches. Stands to be the winning pitcher unless Marshfield can come back for a second time in this game. Marshfield had a brief 4-3 lead. Shallow center field, it's a hit. Kyler Soppe, the shortstop, was trying to go back and make a play on that ball. 2-out base runner for Marshfield. Aiden Cherney will hit now. He's 0 for 2. Courtesy runner on for Marshfield at first base. First ball swinging, and it's popped up in foul territory. I don't think there's a play there. There is for catcher Andrew Cotter. Cotter didn't give up on that and makes the catch right in front of the Marshfield dugout for the 3rd out. Nifty play there. A single is wasted. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Evergreen 6, Marshfield 4 on Zaleski Sports.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors.
Welding is about strength. The strength of structures and components. Fabrications used to support industries and communities everywhere. The creation of something greater than its separate parts. Welders are creative. Their skills set them apart from the crowd. Start with a problem, feel the heat, make the sparks, become the solution. Manufacturing moves the Midwest and the world. Study welding at North Central Technical College.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Bottom of the 5th is on. Marshfield stays with Xander Edmondson for at least another inning. 6, 7, and 8 in the Everest order to hit here. Oscar Latendresse, Cole O'Brien, and Logan Cherrick. They are a combined 0 for 6.
The designated hitter, number 25, Oscar Latendresse.
Well, Oscar's already seen 1 ball leave the ballpark tonight. Why not 1 from Oscar? Righty to righty here to start off the 5th inning. Oscar Latendresse got under that, sent it a mile high to right center field. Right fielder is over, And Mitchell Shady makes the catch. Oscar is 0 for 3.
Number 16, Cole O'Brien.
Cole O'Brien's been hit by a pitch, 0 for 2. Yeah, if the Evergreens want to put this game in the win column, this is the inning to add an insurance run or two. Fouled off. Strike one for Cole O'Brien. O'Brien scored in the 3-run fourth inning where the Evergreens retook the lead. We're playing the bottom of the fifth now. Swing and a miss. O'Brien's down in the count 0-2. When Marshfield is on the bat, they've got 6 outs to work with and 2 runs to find. 0-2 pitch, reached out and fouled that one off. We'll stay at no balls and 2 strikes. Marshfield is sending a pitcher down to the bullpen. So if there's any trouble for Xander Edmonton, his night may come to an end. That's outside, a ball and 2 strikes. Inside a little bit, 2-2. Xander Edmonton thought that was good enough to be a strike. Not quite. Up high, hit him. Second time that Cole O'Brien's been hit by a pitch tonight. He'll go down to first base.
Number 20, Logan Sherrick.
Logan Sherrick to bat. Pearson McDonald, who's celebrating a birthday, is on deck. I wonder what the walk-up music will be this time. Maybe Katy Perry will be singing Happy Birthday. Katy jumping out of the birthday cake works on a couple of different levels, now doesn't it? First ball swinging, fouled off down the third base side and out of play. Runner at first, 1 out. Evergreens nursing a 2-run lead. Almost hit him. Logan Sherrick hop steps out of the way. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cole O'Brien's the runner at first. Let's see if something's on here. Not going and fouled off. 1-2 now. Culligan Water says, get Culligan Water for $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water. CulliganH2O.com. That's CulliganH2O.com. Edmonton would love a strikeout here. Keep that runner at first base. Up high. 2-2. Edmonton has 2 strikeouts. Against 1 walk, he has hit 3 batters. Runner not going, and it's a fly ball to center field. Just a couple of steps back for Brock Bennington. He's got it for the second out. Pearson McDonald single and reached on an error. McDonald bats with 2 outs and a runner on first. Coming home, down low. Good stop by the catcher, Adam Gilbertson. Keeps that runner at first base. Ball 1. You'd really like, if you're Marshfield, to get McDonald and end the inning. Andrew Cotter, Logan George, Kyler Soppe, 1, 2, and 3 await, and they've all been swinging good bats tonight. So this is the out you'd like to get in the number 9 spot. 1-0 pitch. Off speed, line to the shortstop, and caught by Bennett Lang. That does bring the inning to a close. Neither team scores in the 5th. We'll go to the 6th inning. Our score still Everest 6, Marshfield 4 on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Six, 7, and 8 to hit for Marshfield here in the top of the 6th inning. I'm Chris Conley. Evergreens have a 6-4 lead. Back and forth, Tuesday night Legion baseball game. Sixth inning of work for Noah Shimoleski. Brad Nevy had a double his last time up. And the top of the 6th is on with a foul ball down the first base side into the screening. Coach Greg Langman said he was out early today, repainted the foul lines down the left and right field lines. Keeping Simon Field. Simon Field late in the season looks as good as it has all year. Benefited from the rain, swing and a miss, no balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, the showers and thunderstorms from late last night and early this morning were localized. I mean, where I live in Wausau, we got a heavy downpour. I think we got the same here for a while. And this is smack to short. Soppe's got it. Big throw for the out. Nevy hit it on the button, but right at Soppe. Foot or two to either side would have been through into left center field. Sloan Welsh is 0 for 2. I remember at my high school, Andrew Ward in Fairfield, Connecticut. We had a grass football field. Back then, the field was chalked by our custodian crew. And our head custodian, well, the lines were straight depending on how much drinking he did. We had one football season at the 50-yard line. Here's a well-hit ball to left center field. Going back, it's over the head of center fielder Pearson McDonald. A one-out double for Sloan Welsh, who chugs into second base. Right, speaking of chugs, there was one football season where our 50-yard line made a sudden turn to the left. Came out to like where the 49-yard line should be. Mitchell Shaddy 0 for 2 will hit here. Courtesy runner comes out from Marshfield. It is possible that by next year's high school baseball season, Simon Field may be the only grass field left in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Wausau East and Wausau West are putting in turf this summer. So let's see. Well, I take that back. Merrill would still have a grass field up at their athletic park. Everyone else would play on a synthetic field in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. One ball and no strikes. Inside, 2-0. It's the tying run at the plate with one out as we play the top of the sixth inning. Yeah, you know what? Buchholz Park also has the grass field, yes. Well, Marshfield has a synthetic infield now and a natural grass outfield. Wisconsin Rapids has 4 fields that are all turfed. Strike at the knees, 3-1. I'm not sure what's happening with the Wausau schools because they're scheduled to combine the schools into one high school for 2025. But they are this summer putting in synthetic turf at both East and West. Swing and a miss. Tomahawked at a pitch that was ball 4. Instead, Noah Shimoleski has battled back to a full count. It's 3-2 here. Yeah, the plan in Wausau is that the Wausau West building will become the senior high school, but it'll be seniors, juniors, and sophomores, like it is in Everest. Off the fist to the third baseman. Cole O'Brien bobbles it, going to have to rush his throw. Got him! O'Brien stays with it and gets the out, and the runner does not advance. Looked shaky for a moment, but the quick pickup and the hurried throw got him. Here's Bennett Lang with 2 outs and a runner at second. Yeah, the important thing about that play was getting the second out. Chance for Noah Shimoleski to get out of the 6th inning, still with that 2-run lead, if he can get Bennett Lang, who's 0 for 2. Bennett struck out his last time up. Fouled back, strike 1. They decided in Wausau at last night's school board meeting that the new high school colors would stay red and blue, colors of the Warriors and Lumberjacks. But that the team nicknames and mascots will not be Warriors or Lumberjacks. It'll be something different. They have between now and 2025 to figure that out. 0-1, hit to right field, and it's down. And they're going to try and get the runner at first, and the throw is wild. It's going to cost the Evergreens a run. Versimak in right field thought that he had a play at first base, and the throwing error allows a run to come in at 6-5. What you don't like about that is now you have to face the top of the batting order, too. It's an error on the outfielder, Versimak. No RBI. Versimak has come up throwing a couple of times this season in right field and has gotten outs at first base. It's kind of a tough break for Noah Shimoleski because there should be runners at the corners here and he should still have a 2-run lead. Instead, it's a 1-run lead and they're taking the ball from Noah. Noah Shimoleski's night comes to an end. And let's see who is coming in here to pitch. Kyler Soppe will take over. Soppe from shortstop will come in to pitch. While we have a pitching change, we'll take this break. It's 6-5 on Zaleski Sports.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Welcome back as Kyler Soppe takes his warm-up throws. Chase Versamak threw wildly from right field, trying to get the runner at first base on a sharply hit ball to the outfield. Instead, the throw wide of first base cost the Evergreens a run, 6-5. 2 outs, and Marshfield has the tying run at second base. So that's the situation that Kyler Soppe inherits. Again, this is Soppe's last game at Simon Field. Chase Robinson is the leadoff batter. He's been designated hitting for the pitcher, and he's 0 for 3. Was hit by a pitch. Big at bat here, which could tie the ball game. Two outs. Let's see what Soppe has in this spot in relief of Noah Shimoleski, who worked 5 2/3 innings. Soppe's first pitch, inside corner, strike 1. This may be a bit of an adjustment for the Marshfield batters because Soppe's velocity is so much higher than Shimoleski's. So the fastball looks different here in the late innings. Missed inside, 1-1. Awaiting on deck, Ben Dici is 2 for 3. So you'd love to end the inning here. Marshfield's big bats are all going to get another chance to hit, either here in the 6th or in the 7th. One pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. So Soppe is looking to close the door here on the 6th inning. See if the Evergreens can keep the lead. Had a couple of lead changes in this game. Everest led 3-0. Marshfield came back to tie at 3-3 and would take a 4-3 lead. And the Evergreens took the lead they are enjoying now with 3 runs in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled back. Will stay at 1-2. Runner was going. Soppe's got the ball and comes set. 2 outs. Tying runs on second. Who wins this battle? The batter with a hit could tie the game. Soppe with a strikeout slams the door shut on the 6th. Coming home. Ground ball, slow roller to the shortstop who bobbles. Everybody's safe. Error on the new shortstop who's in for Soppe. Inning should be over. Instead it continues. Ben Dici to hit. So the relief pitcher Kyler Soppe deserved a little better there. It's the 3rd error on the Evergreens, 2 of them coming in this inning. Soppe, big leg kick, line drive, and this is going to tie the game. Down in front of Versamak, runners will go to the corners and an RBI 2-out single for Ben Dici, who's got 3 hits tonight. 6-6. Here's Brock Bennington. 3-run homer back in the 3rd, 2 for 3 tonight. 6-6. The run is charged to Noah Shimoleski, and we can close out the book on Noah. Give you his pitching line in just a moment. First ball swinging, fouled off. Noah Shimoleski works 5 2/3, 8 hits, 6 runs, 5 of them were earned. Struck out 2 and didn't walk anyone. Hit 2 batters by a pitch. One of them would come around to score. And 2 wild pitches. One of them cost him a run. It's kind of a mixed night for Noah. Soppe's taken a long time. Runners at first and third. Throw over to first. Runners back. Throw over to first again. I love the hidden ball trick here. Nate Langman could pretend to throw it back, tag that runner, get the inning over, and have a good laugh too. 0-1 inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Two outs on the corners for Marshfield. Just off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Soppe looked in like he wanted that one. I get it. Can Marshfield retake the lead for a second time tonight? That's what we're determining in this at-bat. That's way up high. It's a wild pitch, and a run will come in. Marshfield will indeed retake the lead. Evergreens just gave it away. 7-6. Three balls and 1 strike. And again, the Evergreens had a tough loss that turned in the late innings last night. History is not quite repeating itself, but it sure does rhyme, doesn't it? Runner at second, now at 3-1, and 7-6 Marshfield. Up high, ball 4. Soppe has yet to retire a batter. Did have an error committed behind him. Here's Adam Gilbertson. What is mission critical here is the Evergreens have to keep this a 1-run game. Runs have been coming free and easy. The Evergreens get to hit in the 6th and perhaps the 7th. And that's away, ball 1. I don't know, is Soppe overthrowing here, or is he just not finding his spot? Soppe's thrown more balls than strikes since coming in relief. Gilbertson is 1 for 3 tonight. That 1 is a single back in the 5th inning. And this is a sinking ball to left. This is trouble if it stays fair. It's a foul ball. What a break for the Evergreens. A fair ball would have brought in 2 more runs. Would have put Marshfield in the driver's seat. On deck batter, Aiden Cherney, who had a pretty good view of that foul ball, kind of banged Gilbertson's bat into the ground. What might have been. This inning should have been over if the ground ball to short was handled cleanly. So the Evergreens having to get a 4th out in this inning. That's fouled back, a ball and 2 strikes. I see when I arrived here today, you see a little more construction on the Everest dome. They've got the big red crane in. It's lifting girders into place. That dome's not going to be an air compressed roof. That's going to be a solid structure all the way through. You'll see it from the behind the left field fence when we play games at Simon Field next season. Those who will be sophomores next year will be in the Everest dome that hit him. Bases are loaded.
Now batting the single baseman, number 1, Aiden Cherney.
Here comes Caden Cherney. Big spot for Marshfield. Cherney wants to talk with his coach from the third base box. And Coach Riley Pazer is going to come out and pay a visit to Kyler Soppe. Again, since Soppe has come in, an error at shortstop, a single, a walk, and a hit batter. Again, by rights, the Evergreens should be in the dugout. Error at short has prolonged this inning. Throwing error from right field before Soppe came on to pitch has not helped the cause either. Evergreens are not huddling up their infield. Soppe works here with the bases loaded to Aiden Cherney. All right, this is the biggest at-bat of the game so far. One-run ball game. Can Marshfield build their lead beyond that? Bases are full. There are 2 outs. Pitch to Cherney is up high. Ball 1. Again, Soppe just makes this feel like more of a struggle because he's had trouble finding the strike zone. It's been high and wide a lot. Soppe comes set, ready to come home. Popped up. There may be a play here in foul territory. Soppe, the pitcher, is coming over. Nope, it's on the roof of the press box. A ball and a strike. Cherney's the 9th batter to hit here in the 6th inning. 3 runs in for Marshfield. 3 hits. Hit batter and 2 errors. That 7th run has come in on a wild pitch, too. So this has been kind of an ugly inning for the Evergreens in the field. 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Well, here's a battle that relief pitcher Soppe really needs to win for the Evergreens. Two outs. A ball and 2 strikes to Aiden Cherney. Up high, 2-2. Soppe kind of ratchets up the pressure on everyone because he takes so long between pitches, too. At some other level of baseball, the clock will be counting down. Soppe with a long look in. 2-2, 2 outs. He's coming home. And there's a line drive to deep left. It's going to be over the left fielder's head. All kinds of trouble. 1, 2, 3 runs will score as the game has just turned on Aiden Cherney winning that at-bat. Cherney with a 3 RBI double to left field. It's 10-6.
Now batting the first baseman, number 19, Brad Nevy.
So with 1 at-bat, Marshfield takes control of this game. Brad Nevy started off the inning by grounding out. So the Tigers, Marshfield's batted around. This 4-run lead is the biggest lead that either team has enjoyed tonight. Ball 1 to Nevy, who is 1 for 3 with a double. Low. 2 balls, no strikes. Yeah, Soppe's been ineffective in relief. Came on with 2 outs. And the next 5 batters have all reached. 0-2. Inside corner strike. 2 balls and 1 strike, even though Nevy was bailing out. Imperial Industries says when you join the team at Imperial Industries, you're joining a family. A leading manufacturer of welded tanks, silos, vacuum tanks, and trucks. Apply today and take advantage of an extensive benefits package, competitive pay, and a family atmosphere at Imperial Industries. There's strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Soppy looking to end this inning right here. Steps off. Batter asked for time regardless. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Marshfield has retaken the lead with a 6 spot here in the 6th inning. Ground ball almost hit the pitcher. Diving play at second. Will there be a play at first? No, a wild throw. The inning continues. That's a hit and a throwing error allowing the runner to move up to second base. So Nevy gets the 11th hit for Marshfield today. Throwing error on Logan George. Lead runner moves over to third base and does not score. Sloan Welsh, who doubled his last time up earlier in the inning, has a chance to add 2 more runs. That's a 3rd error this inning and a 4th overall for the Evergreens. Popped up. This should end the inning. First baseman Langbin is calling and makes the catch. Finally, that comes to an end. Marshfield has changed the look of this game. 6 runs on 5 hits and 3 errors. Our new score, it's now Marshfield 10, DC Everest 6 on Zaleski Sports.
Elite Auto Care is a family-owned business providing top-notch car care to the Schofield, Weston, and Wausau area. They deliver honest and professional automotive repair and maintenance services with quality ASE certified technicians that you can trust. Elite Auto Care offers the latest technology and is equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles. From general maintenance, air conditioning and brakes to exhaust, axle repair, tires, or just a simple oil change. Turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet, and going on now through the end of May, the Spring Tire Plus event, which means huge saving on select tires. $50 rebates, $70 rebates, up to $100 rebates on select tires. Going on now through May 31st.
Fundraising can be a pain. FundraiseLocal.com is the solution. It's a business based in central Wisconsin that can help your school, club, or city organization raise money while helping our local businesses. FundraiseLocal.com is simple, fun, and great for the community with no door-to-door selling or piles of products sitting around the house. If you are an organization looking to fundraise or a small family-owned business looking for a way to grow by selling your gift cards, products, or services, find out more at FundraiseLocal.com. Shop local, fundraise local, be local.
The Evergreens have enjoyed a 3-run lead. They find themselves down by 4. Biggest lead of the ball game. Top of the order coming up, another inning of work for Xander Edmondson. He'll face Andrew Cotter, Logan George, and Kyler Soppy.
Leading off in the bottom half of the 6th inning, the catcher, number 24, Andrew Cotter.
So now it's the Evergreens who find themselves in a hole. Don't have to get them all back in the 6th. You've still got the 7th inning to work with, but I think the Evergreens have to get something in this inning. Now out hit 11-7. Soppy fouls the first one back for a strike. Popped up, foul ground, and that's out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Soppy has a triple, a single, and he's walked, so he is yet to be retired in today's game. in all of those at-bats against Xander Edmondson. Took something off, and Soppe fouls that one away. No balls, 2 strikes still. You sure would feel better about things if the Evergreens put the leadoff man aboard here, wouldn't you? Sure would. 0-2 pitch. Down the first base side, foul. Still 0-2 to Kyler Soppe. Beg your pardon, this is Andrew Cotter. 0-2. Soppe's going to get a chance to hit this inning. Up high, 1-2. Not sure if Xander Edmondson's going to finish this game or not. The Evergreens may be seeing someone else either later this inning or in the 7th. 1-2 pitch. That's down low, 2-2. Zaleski Sports has Merchants Baseball tomorrow here from Simon Field against Plover. 7:30 if you can't come out to see it in person. Swing and a miss. Soppe has struck out.
Now hitting the second baseman, number 7, Logan George.
Logan George got himself an RBI with a sacrifice fly in the 4th. Evergreens gave themselves a 6-4 lead at the time. Hit by a pitch and struck out, so officially Logan George is 0 for 1 tonight. First pitch took something off and threw him a strike. Just missed the outside corner, 1-1. Comfortable evening. It was 73 when we started. We're in the 60s now. Just below the knees, a ball and 2 strikes. Two-one pitch with 1 out and nobody on. Swing and a miss. Count evens at 2-2. Looking at my official weather page, it is 68 degrees right now. Comfortable. 2-2 pitch. Hit him. Logan George has been hit by a pitch for a second time tonight. There's a base runner with 1 out for the Evergreens. Yeah, I mean, the Evergreens need to get a run out of this. Marshfield is huddling up. Are we going to have a pitching change here? Again, Xander Edmondson still holds the baseball for the time being. Logan George was just hit by that pitch. He's kind of walking kind of gingerly to huddle up with his third base coach, Riley Pacer. No pitching change. Soppe is a single and a double and a flyout, a 2 for 3 afternoon. Soppe does not stand to be the losing pitcher despite his struggles in that 11-batter 6th inning. He inherited a couple of runners. Throw to first, runners back. Evergreens need to move that runner at first along. Big lead, down low, ball 1. Low again, 2 balls, no strikes. Yeah, Xander Edmondson, again, he's staked now to the biggest lead that either team's enjoyed tonight. Got to throw strikes here. No time for free passes. He's walked only one, but he's hit 4 batters tonight. Soppe takes a strike, 2-1. Ground ball, slow roller behind the bag at second, stepping there, getting the out. Bang, bang play at second. The lead runner, Logan George, is erased. Shortstop Bennett Lang got there first. 2 outs. Nate Langman's 0 for 2. He was hit by a pitch right in the back last time up. Catcher Adam Gilbertson has made another visit this inning, out to speak with his pitcher, Xander Edmondson. 2 outs, runner on first. Marshfield's 4-run lead is still good right now. Pitch to Langman is a wild pitch. Runner will move to second base. (10-6). It's a football score right now. Evergreen's looking to pick up at least an extra point more here in this half inning. Runner at second, 2 outs. Big spot for Nate Langman. See if the Evergreens can inch a little closer. And there's a line drive, you bet. That's an RBI single for Nate Langman. 10-7. Little 2-out bingo there for the Evergreens.
Now batting the right fielder, number 3, Jake Versamak.
Versamak is 2 for 3. Fielder's choice, 2 singles. And I think we've reached the end of the line for Xander Edmondson. Yep, this time hands the ball over. Edmondson has worked 5 2/3 innings. We will set up Marshfield's new pitcher when we come back after this break. It's 10-7, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th on Zaleski Sports.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Marshfield makes a pitching change as the Evergreens get 1 run back here in the bottom of the 6th. It's a 10-7 ball game. Xander Edmondson cannot be the losing pitcher. Could be in line for the win if Marshfield keeps order here.
Now batting the right fielder, number 3, Jake Versamak.
All right, can you tell us who this pitcher is, please? We don't have number 14 on their roster. A mystery number 14 to pitch here for Marshfield. Down low, ball 1. So let's see if the Evergreens can do something against someone whose ID is not known. Jake Versamak is 2 for 3. That's down low. 2 balls, no strikes. Yep, number 14 not on the lineup card that Marshfield sent up for us. Down low, 3 balls, no strikes. If Versamak reaches, would you believe it, the tying run comes to the plate? Just feels like a back-and-forth ball game. I mean, does Marshfield's 10-7 lead feel safe right now? No, it really doesn't. Taking a strike, 3-1. No, even though it's a 3-run lead for the Tigers, honestly, I couldn't tell you how this game ends. 3-1. Got under it. It's a fly ball to right field. This is going to end the inning. Marshfield gives 1 run back, but that's no more. Mitchell Shady in right field makes the catch to retire Versamak, who'll be 2 for 4 today. 1 run on 1 hit. And our new scores, we go to the 7th. It's Marshfield 10, DC Everest 7 on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
New pitcher for the Evergreens, Cole Seymour, will pitch in the 7th. Marshfield's got a 3-run lead and sends 8, 9, and 1 in their batting order to hit against Seymour. Kyler Soppe stays in the game, goes back to shortstop for the Evergreens. Soppe, 1/3 of an inning, had a couple of errors committed behind him. 4 runs, only 1's earned for Kyler Soppe. Mitchell Shady to hit.
Leading off, top of the start, then for Marshfield, the right fielder, number 9, Mitchell Shady.
Mitchell is 0 for 3 today. Did reach on an error back in the 4th inning. Cole Seymour's job here is to keep this a 3-run game. A 6-run 6th inning gave Marshfield a 4-run lead. It's still a 3-run lead now. First ball swinging, a fly ball to right center field. Over is the right fielder Versamak. He's got it. There's the first out. Bennett Lang hit safely in the 11-batter 6th inning. He's 1 for 3 today. Aiden Cheney, with the bases loaded, had a 3 RBI double. That's the big moment of the ballgame. Made it a 4-run lead for the Tigers. First pitch, strike from Cole Seymour. Lang stepped out for a moment. Now he's in. No balls, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on base. Ground ball to short. There's Soppe. Handles the hop. Throws across the diamond. Got him. Tagged him for the out. Bennett Lang looked like that tag may have gotten him in the wrong spot. He was hopping around for a while. 2 up and 2 down. Here's Chase Robinson. Robinson reached and scored on an error in the 6th inning. And that 6th inning changed the look of this game. 2 outs, no one on for Robinson. 0 for 3. He's also been hit by a pitch tonight. (10-7) ball game. A lot of runs scored tonight. Low. 2 balls, no strikes. Evergreens have gone 3 pitchers deep. Marshfield has used 2 so far. There's a strike, 2-1. Strike 2. Cole Seymour is battling back after falling behind early to Chase Robinson. 2-2, 2 outs and no one on here in the top of the 7th. Evergreens in their half of the 7th, Latondras, O'Brien, and Sherrick. Sinking ball to right field off the glove of second baseman Logan George. It's a 12th hit tonight for Marshfield. Ben Dici to hit here. He's already got 3 hits, so here's a rare chance for a 4-hit night for Big Ben. 3 singles and a ground out to second. Yeah, in 7-inning games, high school and Legion, 4-hit games are rare. Runners going, pitches inside, throw down. He is safe. Throw was there in time. Runner reached out and I guess got to the bag before the tag was applied. I'm not sure that Ben's all that happy that the bat may have been taken out of his hands there. Come on, he's cooking on a 4-hit night. Yeah, home plate umpire indicated a strike at the plate, 0-1. Marshfield's got a potential security run now in scoring position. Gets away from the catcher. That runner's going to move up to third base. Wild pitch. Two outs, now a runner at third. 1-1 to number 11. Fouled back, 1-2. Just missed one of the passing cars, and the Marshfield players saw it. Let out a big ooh. Let's see if Cole Seymour can bring this inning to a close here. 1-2 pitches up high, 2-2. Coming home here, ground ball. Soppy, the shortstop, going to have to hurry this throw over. Dug out at first base. Got him. Nice play by first baseman Nate Langman. Langman handles the one-hop throw, and the inning comes to an end with a runner left at third. Last chance for the Evergreens. We go to the bottom of the 7th. They are trailing 10-7 on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Welding is about strength. the strength of structures and components, fabrications used to support industries and communities everywhere, the creation of something greater than its separate parts. Welders are creative. Their skills set them apart from the crowd. Start with a problem, feel the heat, make the sparks, become the solution. Manufacturing moves the Midwest and the world. Study welding at North Central Technical College.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Well, let's see if the Evergreens have a comeback in them as we go here to the bottom of the 7th. Everest is trailing 10-7, and Oscar Latendresse, who's 0 for 3, is going to lead us off. Actually, let's see. Pinch hitter is coming in. Cole Seymour will hit in the Oscar Latendresse spot.
All right. The pitcher, number 13, Cole Seymour.
Need a base runner. Ball low to Cole Seymour. Seymour faced 4 batters, gave up a hit in the 7th inning. So Seymour was effective in relief. Fly ball down the right field side, foul in the corner. Again, the comeback doesn't really start till the Evergreens get a couple of base runners. So Cole Seymour's mission here, get on base any way you can. One and one pitch. And there's a line drive caught by the second baseman. He'll throw over to first anyway. Aiden Cheney, who's got the big hit, makes a defensive play and records the first out. Here's Cole O'Brien, who's been hit by a pitch twice in the game. Will there be post-game coverage? Oh, yes, they will. Nason Vilderi post-game show on the field once this one goes final. First pitch is a strike to Cole O'Brien. Just you get the feeling that this inning would have felt a little different if the Evergreens had a leadoff man aboard. Instead, the leadoff man is retired, and that's outside, 1-1. Cole O'Brien batting with 1 out and no one on. Coming home, swing and a miss, 1-2. Tell you what, if there's no comeback for the Evergreens, this is a nice win for Marshfield. Back and forth game. Marshfield lost the lead twice. Came back from down 3 runs and down 2 runs. Up high, 2-2. Two pitch, up high, full count. Cole O'Brien's got to be selective. Got to protect the plate on a pitch that's close. Got to lay off one that's a ball. Get yourself down to first base. 3-2 pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Got him. There's the second out. And the Evergreens are down to their final out of the night. Here's Logan Sherrick. Logan's 0 for 3. First pitch to Logan, strike 1. This unknown number 14 on in relief, looking for a 4-out save. Fly ball, foul territory. It's out of play. No balls and 2 strikes. Xander Edmondson stands to be the winning pitcher. With the Evergreens down to their final strike, the catcher, Adam Gilbertson, goes out to talk to his pitcher. Oh my. Some baseball rule of etiquette has just been broken. Does the ball game end here? Coming home, low. A ball and 2 strikes. And that's up high, 2-2. Join us tomorrow, 7:30 first pitch. Merchants baseball here at Simon Field against Plover. We'll round up some schlub to be on the mic for that game. Up high, 3-2. Logan Sherrick pops it up. Foul territory. Is there a play here? Third baseman Welch is over. He makes the catch. And the ball game has come to an end. Logan Sherrick has fouled out. The final score, Marshfield 10, DC Everest 7. Up next is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Fresh cheese curds made daily at Nasonville Dairy. Get your curds at Nasonville Dairy, Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. Marshfield comes from behind with 6 runs in the 6th inning. Beats the Evergreens 10-7. Everest could not hold 3-run and 2-run leads. 10 runs, 12 hits. 1 error for Marshfield. They left 6 on board. 7 runs, 8 hits, 4 errors. 3 of them came in that 6th run, 6th for the Evergreens. They left 5 on board. Marshfield 10-7 winners. That wraps up our play-by-play coverage. Down to the field we go for postgame. I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for joining us on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Post-game coverage for American Legion on a Tuesday night. Marshfield comes from behind and beats DC Everest 10-7. I'm Chris Conley on the field. Coach, the team never said die. I like that they kept battling in the game.
Yeah, it's been a tough stretch for us for sure. I keep telling the guys that we're going to have to go out and earn a win. When you're in a losing streak like we've been in, you got to go take it. The team's not going to give it to us, and we finally were able to do that tonight.
And even in the later stages of the game, it's 10-7. It didn't seem like the game was in the win column yet.
Oh, no. We've lost something like 10, 12 straight, something like that. So, yeah, nothing. I take nothing for granted. So, yeah, we got to, you just got to go out and earn it. And thankfully, Isaac came in and pitched a clean, seventh and, got us the win. So, yeah.
And to the kids' credit, a lot of nice hitting tonight. A lot of line drives tonight, a lot of extra base hits.
Yeah, we've been struggling, to hit with guys in scoring position this year. And, that's something that's obviously got to change if you're going to win games. And finally, we were able to break through tonight. I think, we hit, we just don't string the hits together. So, we battled tonight and found ways to put it in play and string some together.
Coach, congratulations. You get the win, a happy ride home tonight, off tomorrow in Wausau on Thursday night, which is a game we'll have here on Zaleski Sports. I thought that Aiden Cherney to my left had the best at-bat of the ball game. It was 7-6. You'd finally come back and taken the lead, and you hit that gapper that brings in 3 runs. Tell me about that pitch that you hit.
I'm pretty sure it was a fastball. Might have been a changeup. It was straight. It was high, just how I like it. Nothing to it, just put a nice swing on it. I've been struggling getting under balls. Just felt nice to get that one.
So in a wild game, that finally thought that one team got on top of the other. It made it a 4-run game, and in this back-and-forth game, no team had been up by 4 till that hit.
It was a good game. We had great pitching, some iffy plays in the field, and somehow found a way, ended up on top.
Give you guys a lot of credit. I mean, obviously you're in the middle of a kind of big losing streak and yet battled back, so this is a good win for you guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, final score is 10-7. Marshfield comes from behind. Everest had a 3-run lead, couldn't hold it. We took a 2-run lead, couldn't hold it either. The game turns on a 6-run 6th inning. Marshfield 10-7 winners tonight. That wraps up our Zaleski sports coverage from Simon Field on the DC Everest campus. I'm Chris Conley. Good night, everybody. All right, you have one more thing to do. You know about the highlights?
I think so.
You're going to give you the high five. You say your name and say, I'm in the house, because it's the highlight house, okay?
I'm in Cherney. I'm in the house.
Thanks a lot. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Take care.